I'm about to show you what the most protected president's security looks like. No joke, this is going to blow your mind. In this video, you're going to see why it costs millions of dollars to protect the heads of state. The traditional level, the security gets even better, ending with the most protected president on the planet. Level 10. The president of France, on the other hand, isn't exactly roughing it like Jose, because Macron literally has a full-blown security entourage guarding him on the daily. Motorcades, bodyguards, bicycles? The dude's got it all. You'd think with that level of security, I don't know, he'd be protected? No. Instead, he's been taking hits left, right, and center. Like the time he involuntarily joined the power slap. Or the many times he's been pelted with eggs, and even tomatoed French medieval style. Ooh, Jesus, it's a walking target. Jose Mujica of Uruguay at level 1. Yeah, I know that sounds pretty weird, but instead of pocketing his presidential salary, Jose lived in a tin-roofed, one-story shack in the middle of nowhere and straight up refused to stay in the presidential palace. And his ride doesn't get any better either. I mean, the dude literally drove a beat-up 1987 Volkswagen Beetle wherever he went, with pretty much zero security. This was just level 1. But President Putin's protection is a whole other extreme, because his security detail isn't just limited to ground level. The guy's got eyes in the sky. Yeah, his planes literally get escorted by fighter jets, and apparently sometimes they even use whole freaking decoy planes just to throw off potential attackers. So clearly Putin's not taking any chances. But then there's his motorcade, a convoy of blacked-out armored vehicles that don't just drive. They sweep the streets clean of any potential threats. And on top of all that, Putin's got some scary-ass looking bodyguards who watch his every move. I mean, look what happens when the double champ puts his arm around him. I was lucky things didn't go sideways. And the horses don't tolerate any horsing around either. You know why? Because she didn't drop a like and subscribe to the channel. But on the topic of deadly force, what if I told you that Kim Jong-un has a security obsession? And it's causing him to do some really weird stuff. See, just to have the privilege of being anywhere near him, he'll need some serious vetting and clearance. And when he does leave the Supreme Palace, I bet he'll be surrounded by a team of at least 12 Supreme Guards. Suits, ties, earpieces, and running shoes made by Supreme. And these dudes aren't just anybody. They're handpicked for their loyalty, fitness, and a fear for their lives. I mean, as far as dictators go, Kim doesn't just dictate policy. He dictates everything around him. Like, imagine being terrified of the very man you're protecting. Man, this guy's nuts. But someone who definitely can't risk going for a leisurely bike ride in public is President Donald Trump. Because for the last decade, the Orange Man has had a lot of people on the planet seeing red. You see, for Mr. Trump, there's no such thing as too much security when it comes to keeping a target off his back. Or his ear. I mean, while most presidents are typically assigned around 80 agents at any given time, Donald's got a whopping 300 protecting him. I'm talking bodyguards, counter-surveillance teams, counter-sniper units, and even counter-assault squads. Basically, if a threat exists, somebody in his security detail is ready to counter it. And fast forward to 2024, when he was re-elected president, and even a trip to his favorite hobby comes with a whole team of Secret Service agents. That's gotta be a lot to handle. So it's no surprise he needs some downtime in his own bed from time to time. And what a better place than the fortress he calls home, Mar-a-Lago. Security is now tighter around the former president's Mar-a-Lago resort. Here, he's got hundreds of agents performing round-the-clock guarding, armed coast guards, and even robot dogs. That's the billionaire presidential treatment right there. President Trump isn't the only one going big, because when Turkey's Erdogan hits the streets, he doesn't just beef up his convoy, he rolls up with a legit battle bus. Yeah, that thing is literally a fortress on wheels. And it's not just a ballistic-proof school bus, because the dude's got guards mounted on the roof with helicopters circling overhead. What's next? Kim Jong-un level security measures? Oh, wait, he did do that. As if you thought Kim's roadrunners were impressive, getting past that looks like a cakewalk compared to what's going on here. Damn, these dictators need to start taking notes.